about this week, and what did you tell me?
Beanstalk.
A beanstalk. And how did you know that? Because it's on the book. What'd you say, Kane?
Because he's climbing.
Because he's climbing. What is he climbing?
A beanstalk.
A beanstalk. How do you know it's a beanstalk?
Because
Because of the drawings, and Dylan said because it's up really high. I wonder where that beanstalk's going to. Kane said it's going up and up and up to see the biggest giant. What is a giant?
It's
It's really big. I'll tell you about this in just a minute. Like me, is it bigger than me?
Yeah.
You think it's bigger than me?
Yeah.
Do you remember we've been talking about giants? Yes, I'll talk about this in just a minute. We've been talking about giants last week and the week before that. And we talked about, okay guys, I'm going to give you guys a hug and then I'm going to talk to you guys about these giants. What kind of giants did we talk about last week?
Big giants.
But what kind?
Big ones people built.
Big ones that people built. They did. Do you think they built this beanstalk?
No.
How do you think the beanstalk got there?
Seeds.
Because of seeds. What kind of seeds?
Grow.
They grew. Yeah. You think they grew? Let's see. We're going to read this story, and this is. Do you guys know what this is called?
No.
Or tell you?
Yes.
It's a beanstalk. This word beanstalk. This is Jack and the beanstalk.
Beanstalk.
We're going to find out why he needs a beanstalk. And this is a fairy tale. Do you guys know what a fairy tale is?
Yeah.
What's a fairy tale? Fairy tales are make-believe stories.
This is for work time.
Well, yeah, it is for work time, and I'll show you what that is in just a minute because it goes with our story. And you know what it means to be a make-believe story? Okay, what does it mean, Dominic? Kane? I know, I don't know why, but they think it's funny because of the coins. What do you think make-believe means? It says all fairy tales are make-believe stories. What do you think make-believe means? It means you believe me? Madeline, make-believe is something that we pretend. These are pretend stories. Do you think a person could really climb up a beanstalk? No, that's why it's make-believe, because Dylan, it's pretend. So we are going to read Jack and the Beanstalk. And I have some story props that I'm going to. You're right, we do. Kane, you can do the schedule real quick. I'm gonna have you guys help me tell this story, okay? I'm gonna give that one to you. And if you don't get a chance right now, Jim, why are you over there?
Because he said
If you don't get a chance right now to do this, then we can do it at work time,
I want to
okay?
do that, Jen.
Come over here to the carpet so you can have a chance. If you don't get one right now, then you might get one later, okay?
I want to do chance. I want to do chance. Me too. I want to do a chance.
Okay, if you didn't get one now, you guys still have an important part because I need you guys to help me read the story. We're going to say something in the story that someone says. Madeline, listen so you can help us say it. And it goes, fee, fi, fo, fum. Who do you think says that in the story?
The giant.
Do you think the giant says it?
Yes.
Well, we're going to find out who says it. And when we get to that part, Trenton, I need everybody to help me say it, okay? Can you guys do that?
Yeah.
Let's practice it. Now, let me see. How do you think a giant would say it? Would he say it like this? What did you say? Let me hear you say it. Did you hear how he said it? Do you think he would say it like that? The giant? Remember, the giant's a really big guy, you said. How do you think he's going to say it? How's his voice going to be? Let's say it like a giant. Ready? Fee, fi, fo, fum. He has a really deep voice. Remember, he's a giant. He's a big guy. Kane said he's like this guy back here. Turn around and see the giant behind you. He said he's like that guy. He looks really big.
No.
So let's see.
Behind you.
Let's see what Jack does with this beanstalk, Caleb. Once upon a time. Listen. Once upon a time, there lived a widow and her son Jack. That means Jack's dad has passed away, and his mom, Trenton, is a widow. So that means her husband's passed away, so she's not married. She doesn't have anybody that lives with them. Their dad's passed on. Now listen, when I get to your part in the story, you have to come give me your magnet, okay? So I can tell the story. So let me see. Hold your magnets up so I can see them. Okay, make sure you look at them too. So when I say your character, I need your story prop, okay? Jack's father had been dead a long time. He had died of a broken heart when all of the money he had paid for his crops was stolen. So, you know what? All their money was stolen, so they're poor. They don't have any money. Times had been hard for Jack and his mother. They were poor. They had sold most of their furniture to buy bread. Their little cottage was practically empty. Who has the cottage? What is a cottage?
Who knows what a cottage is?
Does anybody know what a cottage is?
I don't know.
It looks like this right here.
I did know.
It's a small house. Brenton has a small house. Look at that. He has a small house. Okay, hold on to that because we're going to eat that just a little bit later. I just want you guys to know what a cottage was. Okay. The only thing left of any value was Daisy, their cow. Does anybody have a picture of a cow? You have a cow? You do. That's the cow. We're going to do that in just a little bit, okay? Every morning she gave milk, which Jack took to the market and sold. But one sad day, Trenton, Daisy gave no milk, and things looked bad indeed. Daisy's not giving any milk. They're not going to have any money because that's how they get their money. Never mind, Mother, said Jack. We must sell Daisy. Trust me to make a good bargain. And away he went to the market. As Jack walked down the road to the market, he met a butcher. Does anybody have a butcher in their hand?
What's that?
What is a butcher? That's a good question. Bring it to me. What is a butcher?
A witch.
A witch. A butcher is a guy, somebody who, they process food. That means they take the animals and they turn it into food. So he's the butcher. So Jack saw a butcher.
Turn me into food.
Turn you into food. We eat animals. So cows, can I have the cow now? Bring the cow up here because Jack was walking along with the cow and he came across the butcher. What do you think he's going to do with that cow?
Sell it.
You think he's going to sell it? What do you think he's going to sell it for?
Sell it for $100.
He said, "Good morning," said the butcher. "Where are you going?" "I'm going to the market to sell my cow." "It's lucky I met you," said the butcher. "You may save yourself the trouble of going so far. I will buy your cow right here." Let's see what he's going to give him. With this, the butcher put in his hand in his pocket, and pulled out 5 curious-looking beans.
Adeline.
Do you think the beans are going to be enough to pay for that cow?
No.
You do. We're going to need that in just a minute. He said, "I will give you these magic beans in exchange for your cow. If you plant them tonight, they will grow up and reach the sky by tomorrow morning." What do you think those beans are going to grow?
A beanstalk.
You think they're going to grow a beanstalk? What does it mean that they're magic?
They're big.
It means what?
It means it goes big.
It means it's going to grow big. It means that when he plants those, something's going to happen that doesn't normally happen when you plant them. It says, "Done," cried Jack. He took the beans and ran all the way home to tell his mother how lucky he had been. His mother was horrified. "Off to bed with you," she cried. She was so angry that she threw the beans out the window. Does anybody have a picture of the mom throwing the beans out the window?
Not me.
Oh, yep, we need this one. You're right, Kane. Because he came home and gave the beans to his mom. And then let me see, is this the cottage? Is this the house? Look, she threw the beans out the window. What's going to happen in those beans?
They're going into a beanstalk.
When
That's
Jack
so
woke,
big.
you think so? They get so big. When Jack woke up the next morning, he ran to the window to see if the beans had grown. There beside his window was a growing giant beanstalk. Who has a beanstalk?
Louis.
Luis has one. Who else has one?
I don't have one.
Gian, what do you have?
Giant.
You have a giant? Okay. Oh, there's the beanstalk. Madeline had it. Thank you. There's the giant beanstalk. Okay. It stretched all the way up into the sky as far as Jack could see. Jack jumped out the window and he began to climb the beanstalk. Jack's climbing the beanstalk. I wonder where he's going. Where do you think that beanstalk's going to?
The giant!
Oh, you think there's a giant up there? He
Yeah.
climbed all the way up into the clouds, and when at last the stalk ended, Jack found himself in a new, beautiful country. In the distance, he saw a huge castle. Oh, so we saw a huge castle.
Huge castle.
There's a
has
huge
a
castle.
giant.
Yeah, we're missing the castle. We're going to pretend the castle's here, like our make-believe. This is a story of make-believe. We're pretending it's here. He walked straight to the castle. It was tremendous and too big for people his size. Jack was very curious. He slipped under the door and went inside. There he saw a large table with gold coins, a bag of gold coins. Jack recognized the big bags and the gold coins that were in it. They were his father's money bags. Ooh, I wonder how they got there. All of a sudden, the castle floor began to shake with a thunderous noise. What's happening? The giant. Jack realized the noise was footsteps. He heard a deep, booming voice down the hall, and he drew all his help. Ready? B-I-F-O-F. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Jack was frightened. He could now see the mean, ugly giant coming down the hallway. There's the big giant. He does look mean, doesn't he? And what did he say? He said, B-I-F-O-F. Oh, so he ran under the door and he took the coins with him and he's running. Now, how do you think he's going to get down from that beanstalk?
By climbing down.
You think he's going to climb?
The giant's going to get down too.
You think that's the fastest way? You think the giant's going to get down too? Do you think that's the fastest way for him to get down?
Yeah!
Okay, what we're going to do is at work time, we're going to think about the fastest way for Jack to get down from the beanstalk. And you guys made a lot of man-made giant projects that you guys brought in. And what are some of those projects that you guys made? A roller coaster. So we're going to think about some man-made giants. Some giants that you guys can make to help Jack get down from the beanstalk. So what is one thing that you guys think he could use to get down from the beanstalk? We're going to brainstorm. We're going to think about a rope. You think he can use a rope to get down? What is something else he can use?
There's a ladder.
Let me have your piece. We're going to talk about, we'll finish the story tomorrow so we can find out what's going on. A ladder? You think he can use a ladder?
Yeah.
What else?
A giant.
Well, he was running from the giant. We're trying to figure out how he's going to get down from the castle, from the beanstalk. We have a rope, a ladder. You think he can jump? Well, we're going to brainstorm during work time, and we're going to draw plans up of things that we can create to help Jack get down from the up here, okay, without climbing down the beanstalk. So, a giant roller coaster, you think that can help him get down?
Yeah.
So, you can draw pictures of your rope, and we can try to make it. We're going to use materials in the classroom to make the rope, okay? And during work time also, we have these coins that we can count. I'm going to put these in the house area because that's where they found them, in his house. And we can count to see how many coins are in here, okay? Now, as we go to work time, remember, you guys are to create something to help Jack get down from the beanstalk. So it's a man-made machine to help him get down from the giant sky. Wait, as you guys go to work time, I want you guys to stomp like the giant and say fee-fi-fo-fum as you go, okay? Can you guys do that? Let me hear you. Let me hear your giant voices. Alright. Okay, we're going to share these coins, okay? You're going to share these coins, Madeline, okay? Do you know what it means to share? What does it mean to share? Give other people what you have. Everybody go around and share the coins, okay? And I'm going to get some beans out over here in the science area for us to look at and sort. Let's get the beans out. So you guys can look at these and sort them out. There's all different types of beans here. We can count them. going to make them. Okay, so let's make our plans. You're going to make yours. Can you draw me what you're going to make to help Jack get down? Let me see. Draw me something so it's a solution to his problem. We're going to come up with something. We're going to design something to help Jack get down from the beanstalk. Is this Jack? It is. Now you got to show me what you're going to make, what you're going to create to help him get down from the beanstalk, okay? Adeline, you want to create something to help Jack get down? You don't want to do it. Do you want to, Gabriella? I'll let you sit here since the marker's right here. I'm going to come back in just a minute. I want to see what you guys are going to make. And then we're going to make it later this week. Okay, you want to go help design something to help Jack get down from the beanstalk? You don't want to design anything? Okay.
Wow, you have 7 coins. Let's count them. Ready?
Here's some more ideas of the piece done. These are some more
Count your
things that we can use to help Jack get down from the beanstalk.
5, 6, 7.
Remember now we have to draw the plan, so we have to make a blueprint. This last week of the boats. Make blueprints of the boats. Make two blueprints of the bridges. You made them at the block area. Are you going to do it now? Going to help Jack get down? Make your blueprints and then